Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jay from Coding with Jaybird, where I upload weekly tutorials to help build your confidence in coding. Today we're going to learn about pseudo selectors. Let's get started, shall we? All right, everyone, let's talk about pseudo selectors. There are two types of pseudo selectors, pseudo classes and pseudo elements. The browser keeps track of states such as which links have been clicked or visited, as well as when the end user's cursor is hovering over the element or not. Pseudo-class selectors are used to apply styles to elements in these states. For example, let's look at our link called My Sample Link. Now you can see it's just a plain link here. I haven't clicked on it yet, so it's showing a default color of blue. So I can apply some styling to its unvisited link state and change it from blue to, let's say, the color of green. And I do this by targeting a::link, and I change the color property to green. And now you can see we've changed the default look of this link to green. Now we can also change its visited link by saying a::visited. And now I can change its color to goldenrod. We can also change the CSS properties for this anchor tag when a user mouses over the link or hovers over the link by targeting a::hover. And this time, let's just change the color to white, and I'll give this a background color of, let's say, dark magenta. And we can also change its active state by targeting a::active, color cyan. Let's see this in action. So currently the link is styled as green text. Now when I hover over it, we're going to see that it changes to dark magenta and our text changes to white. When I click upon it, it's active and the color changes to cyan. And once I let go of the click, you can see the visited link has changed color to goldenrod. Perfect. So that's a bit about states and pseudo classes. Now there's also something called pseudo-element selectors. Now these are used to style a portion of an element. So what I'm going to do is target these paragraph tags below, which have an ID of para 1, para 2, and para 3 respectively. Okay, so let's start with our first paragraph. Para 1, : and that's what we use for pseudo-element selectors, first line. And now I can change the color of the first line to fuchsia. And let's also play around with the letter spacing, and we'll change this to 8 pixels. And look at that, we took the first line of this paragraph and we changed its CSS styling. We can also change the first letter. So let's demonstrate that with our second paragraph. And this time we use first letter as our selector. And I'm going to change the color to light green. And let's also make the font size really large. And look at that, we've got this really large Y for the first letter. We can also apply the pseudo-element selectors to a before and after state. So let's do that with our last paragraph here. This time we type : before, and we can add something called the content property. And here I'm just going to put the text add, and let's change the color to red. And now we've added this word add in red to our third paragraph. Now I also want a space in there so it's not stuck to the words some text. All right, let's practice the after pseudo-element selector as well. So once again, I'll target paragraph 3, : after. And this time for the content, let's put in space here. And let's also give this a color of red. And now we've added this text here in red after paragraph 3. And that wraps up my video on pseudo selectors. I hope you've learned a lot from this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified of new videos every week. Until next week, keep on coding.